Hey guys! Alright, so it has been a very fruitful journey of September and it's already the end of September. And honestly speaking, I'm sad to see it go because probably the next super serum would be next year. Or maybe I'll see if I can find things that are really very obnoxiously long humidity control claims, and I'll give it a try. But for now, what I'm gonna do is basically summarize everything that I've done for the 24, 48, and 72 hour super serum and let you know if I would actually repurchase this again, try it again, or if I'm not gonna ever buy it anymore. So I have reviewed it individually. So individually, this definitely has their own ratings on its own. Okay, let's pull up the super serums on my laptop over here. Alright, so I would go probably for the first one first, which is the 24-hour serum. Okay, for the 24-hour serum, let's recap. So this one is actually the L'Oreal Professional Technique Art List Control Plus, if you can see. Alright, so this one is this particular 24 hours. So it says that it will claim to tame your frizz in the humidity for 24 hours. So this one did do a very good job at it, but this one you really have to use a certain kind of shampoo. You can't use any old shampoo. Probably you need to use something hydrating rather than clarifying, because if you use like things like dandruff shampoo, I think if you were to use it with a clarifying shampoo, this might not really moisturize anything. So if you were to use maybe a moisturizer before that, yes, you would definitely be able to get it feeling like, less frizzy, humidity control for 24 hours while it's still being moisturized. Because I did test out this particular hair serum with the Dr. For Hair Foligen shampoo, which is one of my favorite shampoo, but it's a little bit pricey. I would consider that as a repurchase because that particular shampoo did work well even when I did not use any conditioner or hair serum. My hair really felt very nourished. That was a really good shampoo. So on both attempts that I actually used those shampoo, it really worked well with this particular serum. So the Dr. For Hair shampoo, I would definitely repurchase. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the description down below and also an eye in the top there. Yeah, so that is basically the list control. Would I repurchase this? No. In comparison to my Holy Grail Ellipse hair vitamin, which is in the smooth and shiny, I would prefer that over this. One is because that one has more oils to hydrate the hair. So definitely it has silicone in it. This also has silicone in it, but that one has more oil content. So that one is able to hydrate your hair more, and then after that you will use the silicone will stay on your hair, and then coat it and let it do its anti-frizz thing. Alright, so the next one that we tried was it does not have claims that it has 48 hour, but because of the high rating and people actually suggested for me to actually give it out a try because it worked for them, was the Giovanni Frizz Be Gone serum. And this particular serum really did work well, but you can see the consistency is really thick, which made me realize, right, this particular serum is probably really highly concentrated in a silicone based ingredient. If you can see from this L'Oreal Technique, I'll see whether I can show you. This one is a little bit more runnier, while this one is more like a glue texture. So what I did was, when I was in the shower, I actually brought this with me because I wanted to give this a try. I wanted to see how thick the viscosity is, that it actually looks like glue. Yeah, so what I did was I actually rubbed it on both my hands. I'm probably going to do this a test on these particular serums, if they actually are able to dissolve and actually go away under, you know, certain shampoo or even like normal shampoo that you're using. If there's a certain shampoo that will actually remove this kind of buildup without, you know, purchasing those really high end ones, because you know we're cheap people, right? Okay, so what I did was I used this Giovanni serum. I actually pumped it into my hand and then rubbed it on both my palms, so it's like equally distributed. What I did was actually run it under like the shower, and it actually created like a waterproof film kind of thing over it. And I tried, like, you know, maybe just using water to see if it was able to rub off or even like slide off. No, it wasn't. So what I did was I used part clarifying shampoo, and then after that just a normal body soap to just, you know, for fun, to see if it actually managed to remove it well enough. So with the clarifying shampoo, I rubbed it. I had to make sure I got all the ends and everywhere that I actually covered it, and I washed it away, and it still felt slightly silicone-y on my palm, so I had to wash it a second time. For the normal body wash was it did rub off a little bit, but not as much as the clarifying shampoo. So that says a lot about this particular product, is that you really need to wash this off properly, because if not, it will build up in your hair, because not all shampoos can actually remove silicone buildups very well. And if you were to see the ingredients, I'll probably have a post, an article about it on my blog with regards to the top 3 ingredients that you can find in those silicone anti-frizz kind of serums and also shampoos. So if you actually see this particular silicone based ingredients, it's not that it's harmful, it's good, especially in humidity, because it helps manage your frizz and controls it. But the way that you wash it, you know, the shampoo that you have to use, you really have to be careful, because if not, it will really weigh down your hair and your hair will get really heavy. This serum, I wouldn't repurchase it again, even though it's cheap. As in, like, it's not really expensive. It's, I think, about, if you go to my video and you buy from iHope, I think it's about $9 something. Alright, so that one is actually not very expensive. To me, it's not expensive at all. But in comparison to the things that I like, I would have preferred that if this had more oils inside. This one definitely doesn't have like a lot of oils. It has extracts in it, but not oils. So I would give this a pass. It's still really good product. So if you don't mind it and you just have to wash it properly, you can give this a go. Alright, the last one that we tried was the 72-hour serum, which was the, sorry, not that one, which was the KMS Tame Frizz Defrizz Oil. Yeah. It says humidity and frizz control for up to 3 days. So I did put it up to the 72-hour wear. And honestly speaking, this particular product did manage to hold up for that 72 hours, which is great. But do you really want something to hold up for that long, in terms of when you're in Singapore, when it's hot, it's humid, you're sweating, your scalp gets sweaty? Sometimes I do that when I'm at home and I'm not doing, like, you know, anything very strenuous. But for this thing to work for 3 days of testing in Singapore, in the humidity and stuff like that, which was actually really good. This was on the pricier side, definitely, I must say, and I really got the sample size because I just wanted to try it. I was really tempted to buy the full size before I found out there were sample sizes, but thank God I got this, because one is this one, I would say I wouldn't buy this again. I would prefer, in between all 3, I actually prefer this better, this one rather than this. So this is something that I reach for more often when I need you know, when I'm working in the kitchen and stuff like that, because I do ad hoc jobs and stuff like that. So I would definitely prefer to pick up that over the other two. So these two I would definitely not pick up. The bad side about the one that I prefer was actually that this one is pretty hard to get. I think I tried to find the ingredients for this, but I wasn't able to. I'm not sure whether I'm able to. Oh, I didn't see there was this arrow over here. I actually can peel it back. I'm not sure whether I'm able to get an ingredients list from here. If I do, oh no. No, they don't. Okay, thank God. Because what I did was when I peeled it back, if you can see the words that were from here, it transferred here. So, but I think it's just another language for the things that was here. Not much help for the ingredients wise. Maybe it's like a secret ingredient that they don't want to tell, you know? But I definitely know that there's silicone inside. Alright. So, I think that wraps up the summary for September serum. And yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.